Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts, the Japanese campaign, and the war against the United States of America, which is entering its final phase. It's taken a bit longer than I thought, because the US keeps building ships. But soon they won't be able to, because we are invading their last province, which is the southeastern seaboard, with the British took the rest of the eastern coast a while ago. So we have three very large, reasonably expensive, 20-inch armed ships. We only have two 20-inch armed ships. However, we have 9 guns each, and ours are slightly bigger, and they only have 6 guns each, so it works out the same number of 20-inch guns on each side. They are coming in with a bunch of cruisers, heavy cruisers, light cruisers, and destroyers. I'm coming in with a whole lot of firepower. So I think I'm going to win. I don't think the Americans are going to be able to do anything about this. But, you know, it'll be a fun fight. For me. At least the Americans are giving us a good show. Right, here they are. If you didn't see the breakdown of these ships in the previous episode, where I blew one up with a destroyer squadron, they're okay armoured, 16-inch main belt, but it's Krupp 5. It's not the best. They're not very fast. They're huge. And they do carry 20-inch Mark 3s, which is the same as our 20-inch. They're also carrying super heavy shells, which is a very interesting choice. I will have to sort the fleet out because it's just going to be a titanic mess. You join them, and then you go that way. Let's have a second battleship squadron, and then let's have a cruiser squadron that way. You can sort yourselves. Which is going to take a while, but fortunately I think there's quite a while before the enemy gets close enough that I have to worry. Well, the front of the formations have kind of sorted themselves, I think. Whoa! We are going in the wrong direction. But we're in range at least. Right. How far away are they currently? About 30 kilometers. Okay. I think I want the division of 8, which is the one that's a little further back, to focus on the enemy battleships. At least for now. The battle cruisers, or the cruiser squadron, I will leave to shoot up the smaller ships. Shinano firing in the background. Sunk a destroyer already. 2nd Battleship Division. Main guns on New Mexico, please. That was a stray hit, I think. Oh my goodness. Yep. Super heavy shells. Goodbye to your X-turret. Oh, scored a hit back though. That's from heavy cruisers. Arizona's now going to try and cycle out of the line, but we have crossed their T, which is absolutely superb. Machine once again spinning up. Right, with Arizona fallen back, let's retarget you onto that, and you onto the Florida. Third Division can continue to fire at whatever they want. Destroyers continue to take big hits. I think New Mexico's cycling out as well, actually. Which means I might as well concentrate on Florida, as she is unharmed. Oh, not for long. Bloody hell. That was a hit from Kaibutsu. Massive 20-inch, well, 21-inch shell. 530mm exploding inside the bow. Burning. Mixture of AP and HE coming in and hitting it. Oh! Fire control out. Big hits in there. Again, 20.9s. Really hurting. Florida might be done for here, actually. Oh, especially after that. flooding was going to get her eventually anyway. I think I'll let them free fire for a little bit. Just check positioning. Because really what I want to do now is start dealing with these cruisers. Although Arizona is starting to rally. Getting caught in the crossfire. Yeah, we just need to blast our way through some of this chaff. To encircle them almost. Not quite, but yeah, they're getting fired at from a kind of semicircle of ships now. Boom. Yeah, it only takes one stray shot to really hurt a destroyer. Artillery being thrown around is really nothing that a destroyer wants to be involved with. To wear down this blob. Zaeren. Smalley. I read that as Smelly initially, and I thought that's not a very good name for a destroyer. John Young. Chester. Yeah, secondary's going. Turbo lasers. And the casemates. Providence. And taken ungodly amount of hits here. Manchester. Oh, she's going to tip it off. Brave. Right, I'm back after much longer than I was expecting. In something that will probably sound far too British to be true, but is actually true. The chimney sweep came to sweep the chimney and have a look at my wood-burning stove, which has not been drawing properly, and that's because the chimney was full of soot. Also, there's bits broken on it. Speaking of, if you want to help the channel monetarily, drop a super thanks. Join the channel. It's 1 unit of currency per month. You get early access to videos. There's also the Patreon. You can get named ships and stuff like that. There's also the higher tiers of joining on YouTube. Whichever floats your fancy. Or just like the video, subscribe, all those good things. To keep me warm this winter. Alternatively, I could try and play Cyberpunk with path tracing on. One of those. Oh dear me. Oh my god. The Talbot, sorry. Absolutely ruined there. Insane damage numbers you get out of these big guns. They are very satisfying to use. Tallahassee obliterated by an 18-inch shell. Minneapolis, oh dear. Look at the damage difference. 3 million versus 8,000. That is... And most of that's from 10-inch guns from their heavy cruisers. Again, can't even process the number of explosions going on. Right, Minneapolis dealt with. Excuse me. It's like the California. No, Cali class. Next. Yeah, they still do have their 2 battleships, but Arizona's already heavily damaged and lost a turret. New Mexico's taken a fair few hits as well. But they're running out of bullet sponges now. Just the Kansas and the Charleston remain. Oh, you lost your A turret. Let's pull you out of the fight then. Taken that much damage. Like Arizona has sparked some iron. Just scored a hit on the Kuroi. Those 6 and 8 doing damage as well. Just chip it in, really helping. Oh, big hits from something. Most of the damage to her has been done. Oh no, all of them chipping in. 16s, 18s, and 20s all doing good damage. Parting hit from the Kuroi. Right through the main belt into the engine rooms. Goodbye, Arizona. Kansas. Not where you want to be. Can turn into Swiss cheese very quickly. I think fire has switched mostly to Charleston now. Oh my goodness. I know that's on ×2 speed, but good grief. Sinking it almost purely through shell splashes at this point. Yeah, she's gone. I think that... Oh no, the Kansas is still around. But mostly it just leaves the New Mexico. Who has done a little bit of damage. Some hits with her 20-inch guns. Well, there's no one left to cover for the New Mexico now. So she's about to have quite a lot of attention. Pulling from Akuma. That's a bang to rights. Even firing the don't do that. Even firing the 5-inch at it. Surrendered. Wow. I mean, fair. To be honest, the ship was about to fall apart. Much better to abandon ship. Okay, no losses for us. All 3 battleships and all of the support ships sunk. Most damage goes to the Kuroi. Also took the most damage out of the fleet. Taking... Wow. She was still operational. Okay, yeah, she had quite a lot of flooding going on towards the end, but she was still operational. And she took 14 20-inch hits. This was still going. And 20 10-inch hits. That's pretty good, actually. Not too much to sniff at there. Mutsu second, and then Karga third. Lovely. Although damage numbers will be skewed by the fact that if they were shooting at destroyers and the like, they will have got massive damage numbers. But yeah, that is... Oh, it's got to be the end of the Americans, right? Has to be the end. I don't see how they can come back now. They're great, you know, throw everything at it. Well, mainly they can just insta-build another 27 ships. But I suspect the next time I'm going to talk to you, the Americans will be no more. And there we go. Confirmation that the United States has been dissolved. Unfortunately, Central USA will just remain ungoverned. There is a fix on the way for this, I believe. But yes, America taken out. Wait a minute. I'm allied with Britain. There's only just me and them. Does that trigger game over? Does that still trigger game over? It bloody does! Oops. Oh, dearie me. Victory! The campaign has ended. I should have broken the alliance, shouldn't I? Oh, well. We never fought with Britain. Oh, no, we did fight with Britain. Oh, it's doing that thing where it registers every single sunk ship to me. Okay, we did fight with Britain briefly. We sunk that big battlecruiser, the Howe, I think it was. So total ships built: 23 battleships, 12 battlecruisers, 38 heavies, 52 lights, 104 destroyers, 53 torpedo boats, just under 3 million tons of shipping. We lost 300,000 tons, which is pretty significant. These were all pre-dreadnoughts, I think, and these were the 12-inch armed battlecruisers that got absolutely wrecked a few times. Yeah, reasonably high losses, actually. It's been particularly early on. It was really tough, really close campaign. I don't know if this is just me or if this is total across the game. But 12.8 million tons of ships down, including 116 battleships and 50 battlecruisers. Yikes. Well, there we go. I have no idea what the next campaign is going to be because I was planning on fighting Britain. But there you go. Glorious victory. Japan and Britain obviously decided, you know what? We both love tea. Let's just rule the world together. All right. Amazing. I was not expecting that. And now it's taking forever to load back the main menu. Yes, I'm not sure what the next campaign's going to be. I've got a little bit of a bank of episodes up on purpose because the October holidays are coming up anyway. So I've got some time to have a little think to myself about what the next campaign is going to be. I think it might be a bit of a surprise. This one was picked by Patreons, of course. I will plug the Patreon again. If you found yourself all the way to the end of this campaign, thank you so much for watching it. It's been a blast. I've been really enjoying Classic and great game. The 1.3.2 and this 1.3.3 dev version. It's been great. Well, yeah, I guess I'll see you again soon for a brand new campaign in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.